I just realized that, anyways, hopefully you can hear me. I actually don't know if you can hear me. But basically, my right leg hurts like a motherfucker. Okay. So basically, I wanted to talk about science today. In gravity. I was watching my video, a response to I forgot who, and they explained gravity, but they explained everything but gravity. And basically, I think I have a way to explain it, and it's right in front of our faces the whole fucking time, but we never made a move. And so I want to make a move, basically. And what I believe the world and society and the universe and all that shit. Let's see if I switch hands. Because it's hard holding that hand. And this other hand needs to train with the. It needs to train with the cane. Anyways, so basically, my idea essentially is that when it comes to society, when it comes to the world and being how it is or whatever in the universe and how things are, pretty much the best way. Because basically, for a long time, I've looked at it was we are much like fish in a pond. What's called a fishing bowl. A fish bowl, basically. Right? That's what humans are. That's what the earth is. A giant fish bowl for us. I can't fucking have to switch hands. Man, I need to sit down too. Fuck, my legs hurt. Anyways. The best way I can explain it, the best way I think it can be explained. Essentially, we are a giant, we are basically in a fish bowl, but the way it works is think of like filling the fish bowl with sand. or essentially, like, each part, like everything, there's actually stuff. Like, see how there's nothing in the air? That's actually stuff. We can't see it, and we see through it, right? But there's stuff. And that's what everything's going through, pretty much. Like in space, we say there's nothing, but what is that nothing? You know what I mean? What is space? Is this spot in front of me that's empty. If I were 100 miles up, away from all like obvious spaces or planets or whatever, would the two spaces be the same? Excluding the obvious, there'd be air and stuff in that little portion that I brought. But if we removed all of that, like, is that space the same? What is nothing? Right? What is nothing? everyone says that nothing is nothing, but there has to be something there, right? Like when we breathe air, it's nothing, but there's clearly something. You know what I'm saying? If we have a room and we create a fucking vacuum, there's clearly something there, you know? What is that? That's the question. That's the question. What is nothing? What is air? What is gravity? Like, we understand the force, but what is that force? Why is that force? You know? My assertion is that there's particles, and the particles are doing something, like a magnet, for example. Like, all magnet does is there's a certain configuration that allows particles to be or exist, essentially, and it creates, like, how strong that is, it creates this magnetism, right? And that's what we see. But, like, outside of its field is nothing. So what's changing? And I think what's changing that field, like, it is something. Like, when the sound barrier is broken, there's a wave, you can see the air and it's pushing. And what the fuck is that, right? It's the sound. I don't know, it's crazy. That's the idea. That's the concept. That's an explanation. And that person running scared the shit out of me right now. Power to you, man. I would do the same thing if I could. But alright. I'm gonna go. But yeah, that's my idea. Think of sandboxing of the world, fish bowl, and the particles and arrangements. But yeah, there's a piece. How do I close this thing? I forgot. Oh, top right, the top left.